today's topic, do your customers think you're a biatch?
Yeah, we're talking all about engagement and customer experience.
Yes.
So many companies think they have amazing customer experience.
80% actually.
80% believe that they do, and only 8% of their customers agree. So obviously there's an imbalance. So you might be one of those companies that think that you're really engaged with your customers and they love you, but they don't.
But they don't.
So let's talk about some of those ways to engage with your customers. The first, obviously, being social media, a really great resource and tool, but there's so many platforms to use. So it's up to you as the marketer to decide which ones you're going to use and be committed to using those.
That's right. A common mistake a lot of businesses make is they choose too many social media platforms. They apply Twitter and Facebook and web and blogging, and they don't stay consistent, they don't stay committed. So what ends up happening is they have scarce content which is not providing your customers any value.
Yeah, and your customers want to know that they're not only getting great content from you, but also they're getting it on a consistent basis. So don't set up all of your platforms and think, yes, I'm so excited, and then never use them.
Right.
And now you're just confusing your customer.
Right, which leads us to our next point is when you have these social media outlets, you can get some feedback that's not so favorable, and we say bring on the haters. Don't run from the criticism, embrace it, get creative. One of our favorite authors, Gary Vaynerchuk, in his book, Crush It, We Heart Gary, he actually says that some of his customer feedback after a seminar was unfavorable, and they actually said he was cocky. Okay,
He's a little out there.
He could be a little cocky. So he, instead of just shying away from that, ignoring that, or just not even addressing it, he actually readdressed every single comment, apologized for his behavior, and made the situation right. So it's good feedback for you, and don't run from it because your entire social network will see that you're not willing to face the truth.
Absolutely. And when somebody posts something negative, you need to see it as a kind of like a challenge for you to make it right, because not only do you get to right that wrong with that one person, but then your whole community gets to see how awesome you are with your customer service.
Absolutely. And in turn, you can ask your customer what they want. This is a feedback world. There is no reason in the world that you should not know exactly what your customer is looking for, especially within your business. So put it out there. Ask them what they're looking for. Tweak a service if that's what's pertainable to them. But remember, you can't be everything to everybody. So make sure it stays within your business concept and within your mission and within your drive. But let your customers get engaged with what the service you're providing, and let them feel that they have a say in what they're going to get back in return.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Jen, because we actually read the book Rework, which is another one of our faves. And it was funny because they talked a lot about how so many businesses try to cater to the feedback of their customers. And so they were developing, or they were creating their business alongside of just this one customer or two customers, and they kind of lost who they really were in the direction they were headed. So make sure to not do that. You don't have to be all things to all people.
No.
And it's okay to turn people away if they want you to provide a certain service. Hey, if that's not your thing, it's not your thing, and it doesn't have to be.
Absolutely.
Also, another great tip is killer content. I know we just talked a little about content, but that it's kind of like those buzzwords that are around, is that content is king. And it's so important, and something that we've seen a lot of is that companies think, yeah, we've got content, we've got the blog and the web, and we tweet and Facebook, and they're pushing out just content about how awesome they are and just find us, buy from us. You need to give people content that they really want to engage with. Give them a lot of those top tip articles are great.
Right.
For instance, if you have a jewelry store, maybe something like how to find the perfect necklace to go from daytime to nighttime. Something that people are going to be really...
A valuable piece of information that's going to embrace your customers and give them something substantial. Absolutely. And then the last little tip is make your business personal. We are in a reality world. You cannot run from the reality, from the social media. Everyone has insight to every single world. You know when your girlfriend is grocery shopping, you know when somebody else is getting a pedicure. It's absolutely ridiculous, but use that to your benefit within your business. People want to be a part of your world. Let them have a little bit of insight to who you are. What is your passion? What is your mission? What drives you? And invite them into your world, and I guarantee you they'll embrace it.
Absolutely. People do business with those that they know, they like, and they trust. So let people know a little bit more about who you are.
Absolutely.
Well, that wraps up this episode. We're excited to see you back for more, and be sure to comment below and tell us what you like best about this video, and also share your great tips and tricks, because hey, we've got lots of divas on here and we want them to do well in their business.
Absolutely. We'll see you again on MDTV.